This was a battle between two women. Alice couldn't track the other woman's movements and grew increasingly frustrated. Alice fired a rapid series of shots, exhausting her ammunition, yet she didn't hit her target. Sensing trouble, she sprinted frantically, trying to get back to base. But then, the woman's name was Emma, a member of an assassin organization, while Alice was the leader of the group. Emma's attempt to shoot Alice wasn't personal. It was done out of necessity. The story goes back a few days. Emma returned home from a business trip, embracing her two children. Years ago, Emma had quietly left the organization, assuming a false identity to live a normal life. Of course, to make ends meet, she still occasionally took on jobs through contacts on the dark web. Emma's husband, Paul, was a man who truly knew how to care for his family. In this environment, Emma gradually forgot her old life and began to enjoy her new one. On this particular day, she had missed her wedding anniversary with Paul due to a business trip, and guilt weighed heavily on her. As time passed, the passion between Emma and Paul had dwindled. Paul wanted to spice things up, to recapture the excitement of their younger days, but Emma found it hard to get in the mood. At this point, Emma suggested they go to a bar the following night for a role-playing game. They would pretend they didn't know each other, flirt as strangers, and then go to a hotel to rediscover the thrill of their early relationship. Paul liked the idea and eagerly agreed. The next day, Emma left the children with Paul's sister and dressed carefully to go to the bar, waiting for Paul. But after a long wait, Paul didn't show up. Meanwhile, Paul was stuck in a tunnel, unable to move forward or backward with no phone signal. Emma, bored and anxious, ordered a cocktail to pass the time, only to be approached by an older man. The man introduced himself as Steve, a financier. Emma initially didn't want to engage, but Steve was overly persistent. She made small talk with him, just as Paul finally arrived. Seeing his wife sitting with another man, Paul walked up, but Emma made no effort to stop him. They continued with their plan. Tonight, they were strangers to each other. Soon, the annoying Steve left, and Paul approached. The two familiar people chatted as if meeting for the first time. Emma wanted to laugh, but forced herself to remain serious. Just as Paul was about to offer her a drink, Steve suddenly returned and inserted himself into their conversation. Steve casually tested Emma, making her alert to his intentions. She began to suspect that Steve's identity wasn't as simple as he claimed. After a few shots of strong liquor, Emma followed Paul back to a room, while Steve left behind a business card and a room number. The moment she saw the card, Emma realized that Steve was a killer within the organization. His true identity had been revealed.